Title: The Great Robot Rescue. In the bustling town of Technoville, where robots were an essential part of daily life, there lived a curious young boy named Max. Max had a special bond with robots. He spent his days tinkering with old ones, making them work better, and helping them feel loved. One sunny morning, as Max was playing in his backyard, he heard a strange beeping sound coming from the nearby robot factory. He followed the sound and arrived at the factory gate, where he saw a group of robots in distress. The robots were huddled together, beeping and flashing their lights frantically. Max approached them and asked, "What's wrong, my robot friends? Why are you so upset?" The robots explained that they were scheduled to be dismantled and recycled because they were considered old and outdated. Max felt a surge of sadness for his metal companions. He couldn't bear to see them taken apart. Determined to help, Max rushed home and gathered his tools. He knew he had to come up with a plan to save the robots. Max spent the entire afternoon brainstorming and sketching out his ideas. As the sun dipped below the horizon, he finally had a plan. The next morning, Max returned to the robot factory with a sense of purpose. He began reprogramming the robots, giving them new skills and capabilities. With each passing day, the robots transformed into a remarkable team with unique talents. One robot, Sparky, had fiery welding arms that could mend broken parts. Another, Rover, had wheels for speedy transportation. And there was Luna, who could illuminate dark corners with her bright LED eyes. As the robots' abilities grew, so did their confidence. Max taught them to work together as a team, emphasizing the importance of cooperation and friendship. They practiced tirelessly, honing their skills and developing a deep bond with Max. Word of Max's efforts spread throughout Technoville, and the townspeople began to admire his determination. They joined in to support Max and the robot rescue mission. They donated spare parts, tools, and even offered their expertise. Finally, the day of the rescue mission arrived. Max and his team of robots, now known as the Techno Rescuers, marched toward the robot factory. They had a plan to show the factory owner, Mr. Gearstone, just how valuable these robots could be. When they reached the factory, Mr. Gearstone was astonished by the transformation. He watched as Sparky, Rover, and Luna worked together flawlessly to repair a malfunctioning assembly line. Max explained how these once outdated robots had become an indispensable team of problem solvers. Mr. Gearstone was moved by Max's determination and the robots' capabilities. He decided to give them a chance and allowed the Techno Rescuers to stay in the factory. From that day on, Max and the Techno Rescuers worked together, saving not only robots, but also the jobs of the people who worked in the factory. Technoville flourished, and the bond between humans and robots grew stronger than ever. Max's heart swelled with pride as he looked at his team of rescued robots. He had not only saved their lives, but had also shown the world that with determination, teamwork, and a little bit of imagination, anyone could make a difference. And so, in the town of Technoville, the tale of the Great Robot Rescue became a story of friendship, teamwork, and the belief that even the most unlikely heroes could change the world for the better. The end. Title: Pixie Dust and Wishing Stars. In a charming little village nestled at the edge of a lush forest, there lived a young girl named Lily. Lily had a heart as pure as crystal and a smile that could brighten the gloomiest of days. She was known throughout the village for her boundless curiosity and her unwavering belief in magic. One bright and starry night, Lily was gazing out of her bedroom window, her eyes fixed on the twinkling sky. She believed that every star had a story to tell and that wishes made upon them could come true. Lily longed for a magical adventure of her own. As she lay in her cozy bed, she whispered her dearest wish to the night sky. "I wish to have an adventure filled with pixie dust and wishing stars," she said with a hopeful heart. To her astonishment, the room began to fill with a soft, shimmering light. Out of nowhere, a tiny, glowing creature appeared before her. It was a pixie, no taller than a thumb, with delicate wings that glittered like 1,000 stars. The pixie introduced herself as Stardust and said, "Your wish has summoned me, dear Lily. I am here to take you on a magical journey to a place where your dreams can come true." Without hesitation, Lily climbed onto Stardust's outstretched hand, and together, they soared out of the window and into the night sky. Lily felt the cool breeze on her cheeks and the thrill of adventure coursing through her veins. They flew high above the village and into the heart of the enchanted forest. Below, the trees sparkled with a soft, ethereal light, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. Stardust led Lily to a meadow bathed in moonlight, where they encountered a group of friendly fireflies. The fireflies had tiny jars filled with sparkling pixie dust, and they were more than happy to share their magical dust with Lily. With a sprinkle of pixie dust, the meadow transformed into a magical wonderland. Flowers danced, and the fireflies performed a dazzling light show. Lily giggled with delight as she twirled in the enchanting glow. Their adventure continued through the forest, where they met talking animals who shared their wisdom and stories. They encountered a wise old owl who gave Lily a special wishing star. "Keep this star close to your heart," said the owl, "and your wishes will always be heard." With the wishing star in her hand, Lily and Stardust flew higher into the night sky, where they encountered the brightest star of all. It was so close that Lily could almost touch it. She closed her eyes, made a wish, and released the star into the sky. A brilliant burst of light filled the sky, and Lily's wish came true in a shower of colorful sparks. She found herself back in her room, tucked safely in her bed, with a heart full of magical memories. From that day on, Lily cherished her adventures with Stardust and her magical friends. She knew that the world was filled with wonders beyond her wildest dreams, and that with a heart full of hope and a sprinkle of pixie dust, anything was possible. And so, in the charming village on the edge of the forest, the story of pixie dust and wishing stars became a cherished tale, a reminder that the magic of dreams and the power of belief could make even the most extraordinary adventures come to life. The end. Title: The Mysterious Haunted House. In a small, peaceful town nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling river, there stood an old, decrepit house at the end of Willow Street. It was known as the mysterious haunted house. With its creaky boards, overgrown garden, and dark, dusty windows, it was a place of both fascination and fear for the children of the town. One bright and sunny morning, three adventurous friends named Mia, Ben, and Emma decided to solve the mystery of the haunted house. Armed with courage and curiosity, they gathered outside the eerie mansion. Mia, the leader of the trio, said with determination, "It's time to uncover the secrets of this house and prove that there's nothing to be afraid of." Ben, always eager for an adventure, nodded enthusiastically, while Emma, the voice of reason, reminded them, "We should be careful and respectful, though. Who knows what we might find inside?" With that, they pushed open the rusty gate and ventured into the wild, overgrown garden. The tall grass whispered secrets, and the gnarled trees cast eerie shadows. But our intrepid explorers pressed on. They reached the front door, which groaned and protested as they pushed it open. Inside, the air was thick with dust, and the rooms were filled with old, cobweb-covered furniture. As they explored further, they noticed strange noises and eerie shadows that seemed to move on their own. Despite their nerves, Mia, Ben, and Emma pressed on, determined to unravel the mystery. They climbed a rickety staircase that led to a mysterious room at the top of the house. In the room, they found a dusty old journal, its pages filled with faded writing. Emma began to read aloud. "The haunted house was once a cozy home filled with laughter and love. But when the family that lived here moved away, the house became lonely and sad." As she read on, they learned that the mysterious happenings were the house's way of trying to make friends. It had been trying to play with the children of the town, not scare them away. Feeling empathy for the lonely house, Mia, Ben, and Emma decided to help. They cleaned the dusty rooms, mended broken windows, and trimmed the overgrown garden. As they did, they heard laughter and giggles from the house. The house, now happy and no longer haunted, revealed its true beauty. It had hidden nooks and crannies, secret passages, and a breathtaking view of the river. It became a place where the children of the town gathered to play, explore, and make memories. Word spread throughout the town about the once haunted house, and it became a symbol of friendship and unity. Families picnicked in the garden, and children played games in its spacious rooms. Mia, Ben, and Emma had not only solved the mystery but also transformed the haunted house into a beloved part of their community. They learned that sometimes, things that seem scary at first glance are just looking for a friend. And so, in the peaceful town by the river, the story of the mysterious haunted house taught the children that kindness, courage, and friendship could conquer even the most mysterious and misunderstood places in the world. The end.